Hey guys, let's make a poster in Affinity Designer 2. And let's start with, we're gonna start in portrait mode. I'm not really sure what I want to do quite yet, so we'll start with 8.5 by 11, because if I really like it, I can print it out, so it's a good plan. All right, so we are going to do a little bit of planning to start. Let's just write, this is the bad place. And I don't really need to worry about the font because I think I'm going to do like an isometric style. So I'm going to draw the letters individually. But for now, I don't even like how that looks. Okay, we'll just do this. And then I'm going to just figure out how I want to kind of plan how the letters are going to be laid out on the poster, just with standard letters like this. So let's get them so they're each by themselves. Okay, I'm doing too much here. Let's just create curves and make them a bit bigger. And then I'm going to ungroup and then regroup each individual word by itself, like so. So I'm going to get isometric. Okay, my isometric panel is right there. I'm going to use that. So right now I just want to figure out how I want this to flow, basically. So this is... Now, when I'm doing isometric, I need to figure out the grid, and I'm going to do, let's see, a spacing of my standard, which is 0.3, and I'll just do one division for now. And then I fit to plane. No, not like that. Like that. Yeah, so this will be like that. And then sometimes I will do them on different planes, like this is the bad place, something like that, but I don't really like how that works. It's not flowing very well. So we could do like this is the, and then bad could be on that kind of an angle there, or we could have bad on maybe a top angle, but not quite like that. Let's rotate it around. We could have it like really big, and then maybe place could be on the other side like that. Like that. So this is the bad place, like that. Now let's get rid of these margins because they are driving me nuts. Goodbye, margins. I said goodbye. I said goodbye. Did I not? Pretty sure I said goodbye. Am I not pressing? Oh, they left. Okay. Why is there always a delay? It's weird that there's always a delay. Okay. So this is the bad place. How's that look? It doesn't really flow very well here. I mean, maybe I should make this a bit taller. Not quite sure yet. But I mean, this will all be different when I've actually done it in isometric type. This is we could have this over here, and I didn't need to make bad quite that big. Whoops. This is basically, I just want to figure out what angle I want to have all of my words on before I actually draw them, because once you've drawn them on a certain angle, it's a pain in the butt to redraw them on a different angle. So I don't hate that, actually. This is kind of working. Come on, bad. That could work, like, kind of like that. Yeah, it doesn't really work in this font, but that's fine. So that'll be, so I'll draw this is the on the front plane, and then the bad on the top plane, and then the place on the side plane. Yeah, okay, that works. That works. Okay, so let's start with the actual drawing of the isometrics. Hope it doesn't sound like I'm whispering, because I'm kind of whispering, because the baby is asleep on me, and I don't really... Oh, she's waking up. Okay. Okay. Try really hard not to wake her up. Okay. So let's get on with that. So we've got our guide text here. So let's start with this on the front plane. So we're going to go in and draw it. So make sure we've got edit and plane, and that we are snapping to grid. It's going to be a lot easier if we're snapping to the grid. So what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could do maybe 5. Yeah, 5 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then like 7 down. Like, is that 7? I didn't even count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm amazing. I did that without even counting. I just eyeballed it. Spectacular. Oh, wait. Yeah. no stroke. We don't want to stroke quite yet. That's a good T. Yeah, that'll do. And then I'm just going to alt drag over here and make an H out of it. And just, yeah, basically I'm just rearranging all the same horizontal and vertical lines just so I get some consistency with the shapes. So the, and now we need the S. This, hey, alt drag. This. I did not give myself a lot of room here. Let's bring this down. What have I done? I've done terrible things. Oh, I hate when I do that. Okay, there we go. Bring it down some more, and then we need to do the S. Come on, there we go. Now I'm going to use, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to use the T to make the S. And I'll take this one, and I will bring it, I'm going to use this for the bottom of the S, just because I'm going to need that. And then figure this out like that. And that's not working. Maybe bring that down. Yeah. Now I like having these overlap. So, I mean, you could do it so the shapes are just kind of touching each other like this, but it works better if you overlap, just because you're not going to end up with any like weird missing lines or stuff there. Because eventually I'm going to combine the shapes like that, and then they combine so nicely when they're overlapping. But I'm not going to do that yet because I'm still using the pieces. So we have our this, or THI 5, I guess it could be. I mean, my letter forms aren't super curvy here, so yeah, you can, I mean, that looks like a 5. It doesn't matter, it still reads as this, so we're good. So this, and then is and the are going to be on this same. So for is, I'm just going to steal the is. Ta-da! Although I probably don't even need to do that. I will just ignore that for now, and then I'll steal it once I've done the rest of the shapes. It's a lot easier. And then this is the, and then the T and the H. Well, I guess I can also steal those later too. So really we just need to do the E, and for that we can grab any shape, bring it down, zoom in super close, and make our E. Like that. Pretty simple. Just moving that shapes around. I mean, these are also very geometric letters, so they're pretty easy to make. When you get things like R's are a bit harder, and V's, things that with diagonals, and like W. Well, W's are okay, but yeah, R's and V's are, V's I hate. V's are like my isometric nemesis. Okay, so this E. This is the, and then those are the only words on that angle, so that'll work. This E. Okay. Now, let's see. What do I want to do next? I guess I could give them some shape now. So this is usually the point where I try to figure out if I want to make, or if I want to give them some serifs, just to make them look a little fancier. And sometimes I do. Do I want to do that now? You know what? No. I'm just gonna, there's a baby sleeping on me, so I'm just gonna keep this simple. First, I'm going to change the color and get something a little less harsh. So just like a nice gray instead of a super black. It's just nicer on the eyes. Okay, and then let's give it some shape. So I'm going to start with the T, and then I'm going to go to the side plane. As you'll notice, the grid changes. And let's give it some, I don't know, some orange. Why not? And then draw in the orange. So when I initially do turning them into 3D shapes, I guess is what you call it, I'll just kind of pick whatever color. It doesn't really matter, because at this point I haven't solidified a color that I actually want to use going forward. So whatever color gives me enough contrast between the two shapes is all I really need. And let's go with the other one, the other side here, nice orange color. And that'll be it for the T. And then we can do the H, and we'll do this part of the H and the under part of the H, and I don't want that. So if I add strokes later, I don't want this stroke interfering over top of that. So I'm just going to convert that to curves and bring this down so it just fits nicely in there. And then we'll bring, yeah, we'll have to do the same thing on this one. Bring it up, then convert to curves. And bring this one up to there. And this over here. I'm not being very descriptive, am I? Just bring this there and this over there. So helpful. Nope, you don't want that. We want that one. I didn't give myself a lot of room between the letters here. This actually could be a problem. I should have fixed that. Okay. What to do? We'll do this one. And bring it all down so it fits nice and snug. There we go. Now I feel like I should probably move these apart because yeah, it's going to be a problem if I don't. So let's just move this out of the way a little bit. How are we looking? Yeah, okay, we'll just move those away so we can properly make the shapes that make them all 3D like. That works. Now I should probably get doing this E here. So let's zoom back in and I will drag that one over here to the side plane. Oh, when did my snapping turn off? My computer like shut down and restarted, so that's probably what happened. That's weird that it turned the snapping off. Okay, anyway. Let's do the top now. Okay, so what color to do the top? Well, again, it just needs to have... Did it reset like all of my stuff? Edit in plane. It reset all my stuff. My computer like crashed and then everything restarted. So yeah, I think it just reset everything back to default in here. So that's fun. Okay. So blue, maybe. Okay, that's too bright. I can't handle that. Yeah, we'll go blue. Blue for now anyway. We'll change it later. So we're just going to alt drag them all over here to finish up the tops. Bring this down over here, and I'm gonna have to convert this one to curves again so I can make it proper like that. And that one's done. The T is done. The I is not done. Like so. And I'll drag this one down here. And on the other side, I'm just going to steal this one. Nope. Okay. Still too long. Oh, well. I'll just bring this over here. Shifting and dragging. And I will copy this. And let's see what else we got. Oh, I missed this one. I missed this completely. The little side of the S here. The S that looks like a 5. And we'll bring that down. Oh, need my top back on. I mean, it's not mandatory to like, you know, if you're drawing on the top, you don't have to have the right one on, but it certainly helps a lot when you're placing to get it all to snap so nicely. Let's move that one over here and extend it out. And I think we are still missing the E, so let's do the E. It's relatively simple. It's just, where's the other one? Let's drag this one. Nope. Oh well, close. No tool, drag it out. And drag it down. And now we are done the shapes, or at least the initial 3D shapes of this. This one looks weird. There's just so much blue there. Not a lot of orange. Again, we will change that because I don't like these colors whatsoever. Okay, so now that we have our actual letters, I'm going to make our word. So I'm just going to group. Nope, not supposed to group. Don't group. Ungroup. And then I'm going to add those ones together. So our front-facing shapes are all together like best friends. And like that. There we go. Make sure they are in fact joined or added together, and perfect. Okay, there we go. Now I'm not going to do the other side because there's not really anything you can do with that. So now I will group them together. So group the T, group the H. This is why I wanted to separate the letters a bit, just so it's easier to grab them and mix them, or not mix them, but group them together. Okay, so we'll zoom out a bit. So we've got T, H, I, S, way up there. And we'll grab is, where are we going to put that? let's put it there for now, is, and then THE. This is the, oh, I didn't put that one on the grid. Must be gridded. There we go. And move that over there. All right, so how's my spacing? They're all about 1 square apart, I think, although these ones aren't. Are they aligned to the grid? They don't look super aligned. No, they are. Okay. From a distance, they don't look it, and it drives me crazy. Okay, let's move everything down because I can't really align everything to the grid if there's no grid. Okay, try that again. No, not direct select. Okay, align to grid. Grid. Beautiful grid. Let's see. This is, okay, it's apart, and those are all, yep, those all look pretty good. No, that's not even a little bit aligned. Oh, they're all terrible. Okay. That one's not aligned either. Okay, well, this is why we gotta zoom in. Okay. Come on, there we go. And the rest, I think, are all pretty good. Okay, so let's full screen, and we are gonna have to make all that a lot smaller. But we do have the first part done. This is I desperately want to fix the colors here, but I'm not going to do it until we've got all of the text done, because there's no point. There is no point, even though I really hate it. Okay, well, why don't we just, problem is I don't know what else to do. I usually have like a bunch of color schemes ready to go, but I don't know. So I'm going to change all these blues. I'm just going to go select same fill color, and go over here and make them purple. I feel like a light purple would go really well. Yeah, okay, light purple. There's still enough contrast with the gray and the orange, but it's less awful on my eyes. Okay, I still don't like it, but it's slightly better. So, goodbye up here. Just bring it way up there, because now we need to do bad place. Yes. Probably not going to use pink and orange for something that says this is the bad place anyway. I feel like I need to use darker colors. Something a bit more like, I don't know, dark and gothic-y or something. Or we could go super happy in springtime for some nice contrast. I don't know, that'd be weird though. This is and bad place. So let's do bad. Now we're gonna write bad. So we're gonna go on the top plane, still have edit it in plane, and our grid's still on, yay, that's good. And so we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across, and 7. Is that 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Okay, had to recount it. And we're doing the B, or 8, because it's going to look like an 8, as it always does. There we go. But to make this more B-like and less 8-like, although it will, I mean, when it's in words, it's going to read as a B no matter what. But I do like to just add a little bit of the B. So I just added a second division in there, which basically just put another line in between all of these squares, so I can drag this out just a little bit, like so. See, now it's more B-like and less 8-like. Ta-da! Yeah, so that's pretty good. And then A, I mean, you can probably already see how easy it is going to be to make the A from this. Just drag it, bring those back because we don't want those little bits, and make that go away. Ta-da! And the D, also pretty simple. Ta-da! Okay, well that was like the easiest word to write ever. Bad. This is the bad place. Okay, like that. Yeah, okay, no, I made them too close together again because I still need to add the stuff to make them three-dimensional. So we gotta move them away from each other. Okay, so bad. And is that the top color we were using? Is that the same color? It looks way different. No, that's the same color. Ooh, it's that optical illusion. Okay. So on the front, we are using this gray. Yes, okay. So let's use that gray. We're on the front plane. Now we are on the front plane, and we draw. And where else? We're going to go in here. and then convert that to curves. Bring it into there, and then just I'll drag it over there. And I think that's all we've got for the front plane on the B anyway. Now let's move it over to the A. Pretty straightforward, and I'll just quickly drag that one over to the D because they are going to be the same. I'm going to bring that over here because that's the same, and that over here, and then get my node tool and just drag that up. Is that it? No, we forgot the one on the A. This one's important. And no, I can just, oh no, I don't need that. I think I can just use the normal tool here, the rectangle tool. All right. Did we forget any? I don't think so, but we'll find out, I guess. Okay. So now we're going to do the side. Are we going to do that awful orange color? Yeah, I think so. Orange color. Blah. Is that aligning? Yeah, okay. It is aligning. And bring that. Oh, I hate the orange so much. Okay, I might change that to a paler orange. Yeah, I really hate it. I should have like a default color scheme I start all of these designs with. That is good. Maybe I used to and I just forgot what it was. I don't remember what it is anymore. Yes, you're supposed to start like most designs with like, gray colors, and that's great. But that's mostly for ideation, not when you already know what you're gonna do. Well, that worked nicely. Okay. Bad. This is the bad. I'll just leave it at that. The poster is just, this is the bad. Done. Oh, I forgot the little thingies. I forgot these little parts. Okay, so I need tiny little triangles in here like that. Adorable. Wait, why does that have a stroke on it? Hey, you're not allowed to stroke. There you go. Okay. And we'll drag that over to the D because we need it for the D2. D2. Mighty Ducks. Okay, bad. Now this is harder to grab. Okay, so same thing. I want to select all of those top facing ones and add them together so they are one shape. Same with this. Did I grab that? Nope, I didn't. Okay, there, and there. Add it together. Make sure it's all together. And the others, and together. Yep. I kind of like how this looks without the top at all. It's not as easy to read, but it's still kind of cool. But we're not going to do that. It's like a negative space isometric. I mean, there's an idea for another video, but not right now. Because right now we're doing this is the bad place. So we're going to group that. Then I will group that while trying not to select anything from the D. Grouped and grouped. Make sure I got all the stuff. Whoops. And I got all the stuff. Okay. So now let's bring them together so they are the same apartness, same width apart as the ones above, which they are now, and I will group the whole thing. This is the bad. Hopefully this works. I mean, this isn't great, but it's a good starting place anyway. This is the bad, and then place. And place is going to be written on the side plane with the same dimensions, just on a different plane. Different plane of existence. Let's move that over a little bit and write place. So we're going to start on the side with our orange color. Place. So once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And P's are pretty easy. It's just an A, but then you cut off its leg, like so. Perfect. P, and then L. Okay, well, I mean, that's fine. I'm just lowering this. I accidentally pressed Alt. Okay. PL. No, bad. PL. Drag. Then I'm giving its leg back. PLA. Is that aligned to the grid? No, it's not. It's not even like a little bit. Okay, the other ones are. It's just the A here that's terrible. What? No, let me select you. PLA. And C is just going to be an L with a hat on. Why can I not get this to align? Am I just bad at this? I'm just bad at this right now. Okay. Those are all very easy letters. I lucked out here. They're all pretty easy. No, come back. There we go. Place. Hooray. Okay, now let's move all of those away from each other. First, though, I'm going to add them all together. Like that. Ta-da. 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 Okay, that's enough saying ta-da. I am not a magician. Let's go move these just far away. Far, far away. So we have room. That's not far away. Okay. Now we'll start with the P. What color are we doing first? We will go with the front plane, which is the gray, and then the top is the purple. So front plane, gray. Drag it up and drag it up. Whoop, no, I didn't. What's happening? Rectangle tool, please. Thank you. I keep losing my voice. This is nuts. I was sick for like 2 weeks, and then I just have the residual like cough, constant cough all the time, and then my voice is just not super happy. Just in general, it's like why all the coughing, man? Come on. Okay, so that's our front planes. Kind of want to complete it right now, but I'll come back. I'll be patient and not do it all at once, because I think doing the same planes at the same time is more of a time saver than doing the whole letter at once. Also, if I can click the right buttons, that would also be a time saver. Come on, there we go. Bring it down and no. My timing is so bad. That's not, what? That doesn't even reach the bottom. Why doesn't that reach the bottom? Oh, okay. Well, I guess I just messed that one up. That's okay. It's very fixable, as you can see. And the A needs the other parts here. Oh, my voice is slowly going. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's bring the P, the bit from the P here. Make sure that is aligned. Yeah, that looks aligned to Mr. Grid. Okay. Why are you... Yeah. Why do things happen when I accidentally do things? Okay, and bring that. That's going to be to here, so we need to convert to curves. And bring that down. And then we'll just grab this one. And then we will be done. Oh, no, we forgot. Oh, no, I'm gone. And I am back. So let's try to finish up this E here. We are doing the gray still. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Should I drag any? Nah. Okay, we'll just draw the gray, please. Some more gray, and then the E is done for the that plane anyway, the front plane. Now we're gonna do the top with this horrible purple color. Yeah. I'm sorry. I apologize for the terrible colors. I mean, that looks better. Let's put the purple. I kind of want to do like blue, but right now, because I'm going to change the colors later, right now I want to keep all the colors consistent so I can do that select same fill thing. And then I can change all the colors at once when I found a color scheme that actually works properly. What are we thinking? Maybe like a black and red? Maybe. Come back. Okay, hey, I keep pressing the wrong thing. Yes, press Alt. Because I'm on a PC and I don't know what the equivalent is on a Mac. And that's fine. I'm sure it's somewhere in the same general location as the Alt key. So, sure, it's pretty straightforward. Is that aligned? Yeah, that looks aligned. And convert to curvies. Move this in. We haven't missed any pieces yet, have we? I usually miss something. Pretty much every time, then I have to go back and fix it, but that's okay. I am only human. I am not an AI. I'm not sure if AI can do vector yet. But when it can, oh boy. I mean, I'm just saying that with how fast AI is like developing by the time this video is out. If it couldn't already do vector illustration, it'll probably be able to do vector by the time the video's out. So yeah, can't wait for that. I mean, good vector? Well, maybe not. I feel like if it can do vector, it's going to be really, really messy vector for the first while. Oh, see, I forgot that one. Every time I forget at least one, yeah. And bring that down. And bring it down. But yeah, it'll be like just the messiest vector, like 1,000 little paths and whatnot. It'll be messy, but eventually it'll be perfect, and then we will have something else to compete with. But only the art generation, not probably the idea generation, and that's an important part. Okay, so place. It looks like the font for the children's place. Or maybe it's just me seeing the word place makes me think of that. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so this all looks terrible. Let's move this away because that's a guide, but we're not going to be using it anymore because we have our This is the Bad Place all done. Now I'm going to make this a lot smaller, but first let's align it to some sort of grid. Although that I don't usually align it the whole time. Like once I've kind of built the letters, then I can just sort of eyeball it. But for now, I'm going to align it just because. No real reason, just because. I'd like things to be a little bit aligned. Okay, this is and maybe over here, Bad Place. Okay, so that's all kind of aligned. Place is way too long. But over here, remember we made the bad really big. So we'll try that. So this is move those down. What to do? I think we get rid of the grid, like so. Ooh, those colors. Okay, I mean they look better without the grid, which is good. Okay, let's just get rid of this altogether because I don't want it to be there anymore. So we can select all and just select this. First, I'm going to move this way over here in case we need to edit anything later. And then we have our gridded text. Yeah, over there. So shift and drag to make it small. I'm going to take off the snapping to grid now because I'm not working within the grid anymore. I am outside of the law now. Yeah. This is the bad place. How do we want this to look? Okay, we should have the words should all be grouped. So THIS grouped is the bad place. Okay, so all of our words are grouped with each other. This is should we have it out here? And then should we make bad huge? And then place. Oh, I kind of like how that looks. When it's like the same width. That could work. Just make it exactly the same width as place here. I think that's about right. And I'll move place down a bit. Okay, I like that. Bad place. Bad place. And then what am I going to do with this is the bad place. This is terrible. This is awful. For someone who planned this is not working out so well. This is like that? Is that what I had originally? I've already deleted it, so. Okay, not bad. It's not really, the balance isn't balancing. This is the bad place. How does that read? Problem is I've been looking at this for so long now that I'm not necessarily going to be reading it properly. Like when you look at this first, make it go away. Look at it first. What do you see? You see bad. Because bad's the biggest. Are you going to read this is the bad place? I mean, it's not a huge problem if you don't. This is definitely more of an artistic poster than it is something that is needs to be like legible and readable. It's not an ad. There's no call to action here. It's just a fun poster with a quote from The Good Place, which is a great show, and I really like it. This is a bad place. Maybe the problem is the colors. Colors are not working very well together. Or maybe it's all just too big. Let's reduce the size a little bit. No, I think it's too small now. Make it bigger. Yeah, let's squish it. That'll help it. Squishing text always fixes everything. So why don't I just select this purple? Do I have the purple? Yeah, I have the purple. So select same fill color. Let's do, what are we going to do? We want something light. I try to keep my light colors on the top. Oh, actually, that looks actually quite nice. It doesn't work with the theme, but I do like the color scheme a lot better now. What do we want? Reds? Ooh, not bad either. Maybe blue. Nice blue. Bright blue, light blue. That's not bad. Okay, so let's select that orange. Do I have it? No, I need to select more. There we go. Select same fill color. Maybe like a nice red. Ooh, hey, that's looking better. Okay, and how about the gray? How about the gray? The gray, I don't actually hate the gray now. It kind of works with everything here. But what if we made it slightly lighter? No, the light gray doesn't really work. You really need the dark in here for that contrast. But too black, I think we were pretty good where we had it before. Just like a little bit of gray in there. Yeah, that works for me. Okay, now, this is the bad place. This is the bad place. I'm going to save that before I forget. How does that work? Should we try it like this? We could do it like that. Well, that's dramatically worse. This is the... Now, I don't necessarily have to have the this is the at that size. That could be a lot smaller too. I keep on coming back to this orientation, which isn't bad. It's not bad, but I feel like the type is making this sort of like a triangle that's going to the left, like it's pointing at something, and it's not, there's nothing here. But it's not quite deliberate enough to look like a triangle, or an arrow rather. What to do? Also, this is not reading as this is. This is the bad place. What to do? I'll just pivot that. Perfect. Nope. We're not doing that. Yeah, it's not, I don't know. This, maybe we should try, probably going to try something that I've already tried like 100 times. And I just forget that I've already tried it. This is the bad place. Now we've got this weird sort of L-shaped thing happening, but there's way too much white space up in here. Like the balance is completely off. There is no balance. Unless I put like text here, but I don't have plans to put any other text here. See, this works better, but it doesn't read as well. This is the bad place. Just get rid of the and problem solved. Okay, so what if we completely change that? Why don't we just this is the... Maybe I just shouldn't have put bad on that orientation. I don't know. This is the... Okay, that's not... I mean, that's something. I think the problem is that bad place kind of needs to fit here on the page. Like, it can't be off here, can't be over here. It needs to be pretty centralized just based on how this is reading bad place and, you know, its general squareness of it. the squareness of it. So maybe this is the, okay, that's actually a bit better. Just because it's reading, how is this reading? This is the bad place. What do we think? I don't know. Maybe I should be doing this like live or something so I can get feedback. Because I got nothing. This is the, how about that? Is that what I had originally? It's very possible that that's what I've had the entire time and I just forgot. I do that a lot too. The creative process. Okay. What do we think? Do we like that? Do we hate that? Do we think that's the worst thing in the whole wide world? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, no, it was better when it was the other way. Okay, well, why don't I move this down a bit to there? Ooh, what if it touches that? Okay, that's not bad. No, it's not really working. Okay, this is... Okay, this... And then is the... Again, the is the only thing that's not really working here. Should I have done the on this angle, like the same as place? Would that have fixed things? You know, that might actually work. Okay, let's kind of, how am I gonna... It doesn't really work when you do it like that. Yeah, there's no way to just manually or automatically do it. You have to kind of go back in and redo it. But I don't hate when it's on that angle. It might be what I need to do is just to go back in and put it on a different angle. Although that is kind of working. Okay, well, okay, let's stop overthinking this and try to work on the poster itself. Okay, now I want some alignment here. So if the I is going to be that far away from the bad word, then this also needs to be that far away. So we'll just bring that down here and then shimmy it out like that. Okay, so it looks about equal. And then what about this one? I mean, that kind of works. It's the same sort of distance-ish away from those. So, okay, well, that'll work for now. We're gonna go with this. And now I'm gonna start experimenting with strokes. Ta-da! Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Okay, and we're gonna use that same stroke, the dark gray color for the stroke. That's kind of nice. I feel like I should go more of a blue with that blue color because that's a bit purpley actually. So let's, I am madly trying to select that and it is not happening. Come on. There we go. Finally got it. Select same, more of a blue. More bluey blue. Yeah. Bluey blue. Okay. That works. Okay. Goodbye. I definitely like it better with the stroke. I think it works quite well with the stroke. Do we want to have a larger stroke? Because right now I've got 1.2, but I think 1.2 is kind of working. I mean, that's not terrible. We could go with a thicker one. Maybe just 2. Yeah, 2 works as well. Yeah, I think 2, but maybe 1.5. They both work pretty well. Okay. Okay, I like this. So that's already grouped. And is it centered? Not quite. That's about centered there. Now the T and the P aren't aligning, so those should definitely be fixed. So why don't we bring our margins back? Margins, include margins. Oh, now they come up right away. Okay, so I want that T and the P aligned like so. I'm just using the arrow keys to kind of get it in the right spot there. Okay, now that's still grouped. Whoops. Yeah, let's delete the whole thing and call it a day. It's a polar bear in a snowstorm, everyone. Okay, so, right, I need, I'm not going to bring the margins back. I'm just going to do, these weird little thingies here. Let's see, yeah, those are not quite centered. So I'm going to select that, and go centered. Nope, that was the wrong one. Okay, so I forgot that you need to group that. Okay, so those two are grouped, and then I'm going to select all of this and then center. There we go. Yay me. Okay, so is it both actually centered and looks centered? Yeah, that's actually pretty good. All right, now let's see. I can either start with the background or I can do some more text stuff. Like make I don't know, should we add some noise to the text? Or what else should we do? Well, let's see. I kind of want to give it a background color, but what to do? Let's just mess with the text first. Let's just duplicate that like so. Nope. Duplicate it like that, and then I'm gonna see. Let's move it over there. Hey, swatches. Why is it not letting me? There we go. Okay. Swatches, and let's just get rid of the main color. So all we have is the strokes. Now we've got some like weird blurry kind of effect on this. And what if we move that to the bottom? That does not look spectacular. What if we move that back to the top, but give it, I don't know, we can make it orange? Or that, isn't that supposed to be like a reddy color? Yeah, it's supposed to be kind of reddish. Let's move this away. I'm just going to make this a bit more red if it lets me select it. Please let me select you. Come on. There we go. I mean, that's definitely an orangey color, so I want more reddish. Yeah, okay, there we go. So what if we make this that same red color and bring it over like that? And then we can play around with the layer stuff. What do you think? I mean, I want it to look cool, but I also still want it to be readable. That's fairly important. It is definitely more creative poster, but readability still matters regardless. What about the blue? What if we go back to normal? It's not doing much. I think maybe we do need to add the background color in first so we can see what the rest does. I'm just going to turn my guides back on so I can get a nice crisp square here. Move that to the back. And let's get rid of that stroke and add it and change it to that main gray color. All right, so let's see. I do like the kind of ominous tone that this has. Like you can read it, but not really easily, and it just sort of like whispers, "This is the bad place" to you. I don't hate that, but I'm gonna keep going and see what else we can do. We can make that. No, darker does not work. We can go a bit lighter. We can go bright red. No, I think, I do like the dark. Okay, yeah, like that one. But then what if we change the colors or the gray that's in here? There's a baby talking behind me. Oh, she's very happy with her baby toys. That's good. Let's go select same fill color, and what if we go? What if we do something similar to that blue color? Yeah, like a navy blue. Okay, dark navy blue. Okay, nice. And we'll bring this back in. But what if we make this the gray? Not great, actually. And I forgot to do the swatch on this, or the stroke on this. The stroke color swatch. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that works, but it's not great. So let's see. What if we did that? And then we keep it like that, but we change the stroke color. Just change the stroke color. What if we change it to red? Ooh, hey. Hey, I don't hate that. Do you hate that? Because I don't hate that. What if we try it with the blue color? No, I like the red. I like it because it's just a little bit, yeah, more like evil or ominous. Yeah, it's a bit funner, actually. I like that. This is the bad place. Okay, yeah, and that can work. Well, now I wonder if we should change it back to that. Great, like the navy blue works. I think the navy blue or the gray probably works. It doesn't really matter either way. That's a bit light, actually. What it was? Oh, was this one? Yeah, I can deal with the navy blue, actually. Yeah, okay. So I like the navy blue. And then we're going to bring this back in. And we're going to take those guys off so we can get smoothness around here. So we can just move it around. And we'll bring that to the back and then one up. Because we don't want it on the actual background. That's not bad. It's kind of just taking away some of the readability, though. We don't want to just take away readability. I mean, if we're going to take away legibility and readability, then we need to at least be adding something that's really, really cool. Like that. What if we crop this? Okay. See, I'm wondering if I need more actual visuals to go along with this, but I mean, that's not bad, actually. I kind of like the little added dimension that gives. Oh, though it's not perfectly aligned. There we go. Okay. I don't know if it bothers you, but it bothers me a lot when things aren't perfectly aligned. Just drives me nuts. Which I guess is a good design thing, but... Ooh! I'll just keep copying this until it's all the way down. What would that look like? Let's have a look. Control J, and I'm going to Control J this. Am I too much Control J-ing, or is that kind of perfect? That kind of works. It has a very specific look to it. Okay. But do I like it? I don't hate it. Okay. Okay, let's zoom out. Yeah, it's not bad, actually. I kind of like that it looks like a little city. It looks like a little city with the little lights in the windows. I think we've lost some of the legibility of this reddy orange color, unfortunately. But I think that kind of works with the design. Okay, yeah, I like that. Okay. Now what? Now we save again. That is the most important part. What if I drag this all over here again? Take off my crop. What is that called when you oh, it's clip to canvas, right? Yeah. Take off my clip to canvas. And what if I take away the stroke and just give it another what am I saying? Fill color, not swatch. And I put that over top just to see how that actually works. I don't know if we're going to go with this, but I just want to see if there is something here that would make the actual text stand out a bit more. Ooh. I mean, that works, but I think this red and orange are just way too close. Way too close. I mean, you can't have two colors that are just so incredibly similar because then it just looks like a mistake. So, yeah, we don't want that. But what else do we got? The ugliest color combination imaginable. Ooh, that's not bad. But again, I think that red color is just a bit too close. But I do like that color palette overall. That's kind of nice. Exclusion, eh? Okay. Well, what if I just make that go away? And copy paste, bring to the top, and go to exclusion. Where's exclusion here? Ooh, I kind of like that. It just muted everything. So what if we keep it muted, but not as muted? Kind of like that. Okay, and then we go to color, we go to noise. We add a little bit of noise. Ooh, I like that. 40% noise. Ooh, yeah. It's always such a difference when I don't have noise and I'm like, yeah, that looks good. And then I add noise and I'm like, oh yeah, it's cool now. Yeah, look at that noisiness. I like when you zoom in, you're like, yeah, that's just a bunch of shapes. Yeah. It's not quite as ominous and weird. as I was going for, but I do like how that looks. This is the bad place. This is the bad place. I feel like I need to have some sort of like icon in here. Like, do I need to have thumbs down or something? Or, I don't know, tiny little middle fingers going over everywhere? Or, I don't know. I think this works. It's kind of minimalist, but also not. I think as a poster, this definitely works pretty well. And it's pretty cool. I suppose this probably works. Should I keep that going all the way down? I don't think I want to. I think I like it like that. Okay, so we already checked that it's nice in the center here so that I'm just trying to like select this. Let me select it. So that distance to here is all the same. What about the top to the bottom? We haven't checked that. So let's check that. That one's a bit trickier though. So that's the distance from there, and it's pretty close to there, but I mean, it's not going to be visually or optically centered anyway, but I don't know, man. I like this. I don't think we need to add anything else. This is the bad place. This is cool. I'm good with this. You guys like this? I need your approval. Somebody approve me. Approve me. Oh, the baby did. Okay, that's good. No, I think I like it with the whole background there. Okay, do we like it slightly higher? Yeah, I think slightly higher works. Okay. So I think we are done. I quite like this. I'm gonna print this out. If my printer could actually print this out. I did used to have like a borderless printer, like it would just print borderless stuff. It was amazing. I don't think my current printer does that though. I would have to print this off much bigger than just cut off the edges, but I don't know. This is cool. All right, I'm good with this. Yay. All right, so here is the final poster design. I quite like it, and I hope you guys do too. If you have any other ideas for videos like this that you want me to do, just let me know. If you have any suggestions for other text I could put on posters, let me know, because I do like doing type posters, probably mostly type posters over any other kind of poster. Anyway, I think I'm done. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.